Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Dr. Lara, and this episode is about me sharing who I am with you and why I wanted to start this YouTube channel. So, I think it's really important for us right now to feel that we have a voice, to feel that we can move forward in our lives and to start living life on our terms. And that's the name of my YouTube channel, Living Life on Your Terms, Owning You. I grew up in an alcoholic family. My dad was a raging alcoholic, and it was a pretty scary place to live. And, you know, we had the police at our house, there was violence and a lot of other abuse that went on in the home. And from a very young age, I just realized, or I had this belief that I was powerless and that who I was didn't matter. I was just someone that was in the way all the time. And so I grew up feeling like that. I grew up feeling like I didn't have a choice in anything. I had a very big victim mentality and just kind of like lived my life according to what other people thought of me. I did a lot of things that I compromised myself a lot because I was always searching for that recognition. I was searching for that approval, that love, that acceptance. And I went against a lot of my beliefs a lot of times because I wanted to be accepted in society. So, like I said, I grew up in a home that was dysfunctional, and there's a lot of drinking going on. So I started drinking when I was 13 and wanted to fit in with my older sisters. And I knew back then that it wasn't good for me. I knew that it wasn't something I wanted to do, but I was so desperately trying to be accepted by them that I started drinking. And so I drank for about 10 years and got myself into some precarious situations and went into a deep depression, and I got into a car accident. I fell asleep at the wheel on the way home from a long trip, and I remember when I was on that road, I was having a conversation with the universe, and I felt so low, so down on myself. I remember saying, you know what, if I fall asleep at the wheel and I don't survive, take me, I'm done. I really don't care. I was like that, ready to leave. But needless to say, the car went off the side of the road, but it didn't hit anybody. I didn't get in too bad of an accident, but it actually woke me up a bit and realized, oh my gosh, I survived a car accident without a scratch on me. So that was the beginning of my search for why I was here, because I kind of realized, okay, I'm here for a reason. I don't know what it is, but I'm going to find out what it is. So through the course of that, I decided to quit drinking. I got my act together. I went to school. I got my bachelor's in human services at Cal State Fullerton and graduated with that. But I just realized that there had to be something more to therapy or to helping people than just theory. And I myself had gone to therapy as well. And while it provided a lot of insights for me, it really didn't shift a lot. You know, it really didn't shift my behavior. I kept doing the same things over and over again, but nothing really shifted. And so I just kept asking, what else is there? And that's when I was introduced to metaphysics. So I got my metaphysics degree at the American Institute of Holistic Theology. And that's where I discovered energy work. I discovered chakras, I discovered breath work, and a lot of other things. I discovered Reiki. So I have been on this quest for transformation for a very long time. And it started off with my own transformation because I realized that I kept doing the same things over and over again. And I was expecting different results, but the thing was, I wasn't changing within. So after going to therapy and realizing that that didn't really shift a whole lot, I started working with energy. Started doing breath work and just Reiki and learned all these different techniques, but I also went to these people for help for myself because I kept I kept having these horrible, horrible relationships that mirrored the relationship I had with my dad. And it was through self-realization and shifting cellular structures, belief structures, and perceptions that I was able to shift my entire life, like shift the person that I married. Like the person that I married now was nothing like the people that I had dated beforehand. And it just completely transformed my life. So in the course of that, I started studying my own energy work and realized that I get to communicate with angels. It's really interesting because right now I have a really loud ringing in my ear that is telling me that they're here with me right now, which is absolutely amazing. So that's part of the work that I do. I connect with angels, but I'm also connected in with some kind of frequency that comes through me, and I hold the space for people to have amazing transformations on a cellular level. Like we work with DNA, they help me work with past lives. They help me work with ancestral DNA. And so that's what I do. And yes, I did go to school and got my doctorate in metaphysics and learned about the chakras. But again, that was a lot of theory. But actually working with these energy workers and allowing myself to open up to the channels, to the energy of the universe, I developed my own technique on working with people. So I just wanted to introduce myself and let you know a little bit more about me and what I can do, what I'm about. And on this channel, I'm going to be doing angel readings and giving practical, not advice, but suggestions on how you can begin to live life on your terms and start living the life that you were meant to live, and allowing yourself to be open and receptive to the opportunities that are here for you, and also to allow yourself to say yes to life and not live in fear. Because I did that. I lived my life in a lot of fear for many, many years, and it wasn't until I allowed myself to open up that I decided to live life on my terms and to just go for it. That doesn't say I don't have fear, but my willingness to move forward propels me through that fear so I can keep moving forward again and again and again. And that is my hope for you. So hopefully you will join me on these videos and live shows, and hopefully you'll get something out of the angel readings. But just wanted to introduce myself. Thank you for being here. And I have a website, drlararomero.com. You can go and check that out. That explains a little bit more about who I am and what I can do. And hopefully we will connect at some point. So thank you for tuning in. Many, many blessings.